Hi guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. Exfoliate, exfoliate, exfoliate. 3 times per week is best to exfoliate the skin. Now, why do we exfoliate the skin? We exfoliate the skin to get rid of dead skin cells. We exfoliate the skin to get rid of grease, to clean the pores out. And when you exfoliate, what happened to the skin? It just reveals clean, clear, bright, radiant, glowing skin. Today I'm going to put a twist to an old favorite of mine, a wonderful exfoliator. I'm going to add an anti-aging ingredient to it, kick it up a notch, and you're going to get the most amazing result from this facial scrub. So if you're looking to fight wrinkles, if you're looking to get rid of blackheads, you're looking to clear the skin of pimples, blemishes, dullness, roughness, and you just want glowing skin, you want clear skin, you want bright skin, this video is for you. So continue watching. Now the first ingredient is baking soda, and baking soda is a wonderful exfoliator for the skin. It helps to get rid of the dead skin cells from your skin. Not only that, baking soda is a great ingredient to soak your feet. It gets rid of all the dead skin cell on your feet. It also makes a wonderful body scrub. So don't shy away from using some baking soda in your everyday skincare. Now guys, here is the twist to the old favorite, and this is some rice. And rice is a wonderful anti-aging ingredient. Rice has been used for centuries, especially in the Asian community, for fair skin, for firm skin, for glowing skin. It is also great for hair, to grow your hair. It's great to use as a facial toner. Very, very versatile ingredient to use in your everyday skincare routine. Now, here we have the old favorite that goes with the baking soda, and this is coconut oil. Moisturizing, hydrating, help to lock the moisture in your skin. However, coconut oil is a little heavy for some people, so if you do not want to use the coconut oil, go ahead and use some grapeseed oil, and this is especially for oily skin. Use the grapeseed oil. If you have normal skin, you can use the coconut oil. Combination skin, use a half of the coconut oil and a half of the grapeseed oil. Today I'm going to do the half and half, a little bit of a coconut oil and a little bit of a grapeseed oil. So now let's begin. We have to do some blending. So I'm going to blend the rice to a powder, not necessary to a fine powder, because we needed to have a little bit of a granule in it to help with the exfoliating. All right, and this is about a half a cup of rice. Since you can actually blend the rice and put it away, you can always blend a half a cup, even though we don't need so much. So I'm going to blend. And take a look at this. This is the blended rice. Let's just pour it in. Now, as I said to you before, you can choose to wrap this, put it in a Ziploc or bag, place it in your refrigerator. It could stay up to 6 months or more in the refrigerator. And then you just take it out when you're ready to use. Now, take a look at this, guys. See, I didn't blend it to a complete powder. When you feel it, you could actually feel the granules. What I did, I tried to match up this granule with the baking soda to give it basically an equal granule, all right? So now I'm ready to put all this together. We have the blended rice. We have baking soda. We have some coconut oil, and we also have some grapeseed oil. Now I'm going to pull out an optional ingredient. Now take a look, guys. This is the optional ingredient, and this is turmeric powder. Now turmeric powder is basically a brightening agent. That's what we're using it in this recipe for. For those of you who have your blackheads, a lot of blackhead and whitehead on the skin, and you're trying to get something to get rid of the blackheads and the whitehead while brightening your skin, that is when you're going to use the turmeric powder. If you're not looking to clear the skin, but you're just looking to have your skin clean, fresh, and radiant, and you're looking for that tightness and that firmness, then you do not need to use the turmeric powder. All right, now let's put everything together. For our rice, I'm using 1 tablespoon, which is 15 ml of the blended rice. You can also choose to double up on the dry ingredients and put it away. And I'm going to use the same amount of baking soda. I'm using 1 tablespoon, 15 ml. Now remember that baking soda is sodium bicarbonate, okay? And now we're going to blend the two dry ingredients together. The baking soda sometimes tend to have lumps in it, so you want to blend it very well to get rid of all the lumps. So just blend, and you will know when it is ready, okay? You don't want it to be lumpy at all. Now this is good. This is blended nicely together. Now guys, for those of you who are going to be using the turmeric powder, take a look. We do not need a lot, just a small amount of turmeric powder. So we're just adding a 1/4 teaspoon, and remember, this is optional. And then we're just gonna mix it with the rest of the dry ingredients. So here we have baking soda, turmeric powder, and rice. Now this is good. Moving on to the liquid. Now for this, we only need 1 tablespoon of oil. If you're using only coconut oil, use 1 tablespoon. If you're using only grapeseed oil, use 1 tablespoon. If you're using both, use half and half, like I'm going to be doing. So I'm using a 1/2 teaspoon of grapeseed oil, which is 7.5 ml. Pour this in. Now reaching for the coconut oil. 1/2 teaspoon, 7.5 ml, and pour this in. Now you do not need a lot of oil in this. Once you get to this stage, you're just gonna blend everything together. And see how easy it just blends into each other. And it's not gonna be hard, it's not gonna be too soft also. Now if you do yours and you find that it's a little bit too watery, then you could choose to add a little bit more rice to it, not more baking soda, just a little bit more rice. And let me check on mine, and I'm gonna add a little bit more rice to mine. I'm gonna add about a 1/2 teaspoon more rice, and I'm gonna blend again. And now this is perfect. This is exactly how we want it to be. So just, use your discretion. If you find that it's too watery, add a little more rice. No more baking soda or no more turmeric if you're using that. And our wonderful blend is ready. Wonderful combination of ingredients to exfoliate the skin, to lighten and brighten the skin, to have the skin soft, to lock the moisture in the skin. So now I'm going to move on the other side, and I'm going to show you how to use this exfoliator for best results. Now here we have the facial scrub, and for this facial scrub, I suggest you start with clean skin. Just wash your face of all the makeup that you might be wearing and all the grease, and you're not going to pat dry the skin. You're going to leave it a little damp with a little water, and then you are ready for the facial scrub. Now a little goes a long way, okay? So I'm not even going to contaminate mine because I like it so much. So I'm just going to pour a little in my hands like this. And then I like to just warm it a little in my hands. Just warm it. And this is what it's going to look like. And then just exfoliate the skin. Do you like using coconut oil on your skin? I actually do. I think it leaves my skin very moisturized and plump. Now, as I said, this is an old favorite of mine. The baking soda with the coconut oil is really an amazing combination. But now I just had the rice to it. You could exfoliate your lips. Just exfoliate for about 3 minutes or so. If you have blackheads on your nose, exfoliate. Large pores, exfoliate. And guys, I don't know if you watched the original video. If not, just go and watch it with just the baking soda and the coconut oil, and you definitely will know why I'm so passionate about this facial scrub. So continue to exfoliate for the 3 minutes, and then you're gonna go rinse this off. And I suggest if you use the turmeric, you rinse off with some warm water. If you just use the other ingredient without the turmeric, you can rinse off with some room temperature water, and then you rinse with some cold water to close back those pores. But if no turmeric, just rinse with some cold water. Now you want to use this 2 to 3 times per week for best result. When you just start using this on your face, 2 to 3 times a week is best. Once you start to see good result, then you could cut down to just 2 times per week, but definitely exfoliate your face. For those of you using the turmeric, you're going to notice after the very first use how lighter your skin. You're definitely going to see a huge difference, a bright, radiant glow. For those of you who already have your skin looking nice and exfoliated, you're just going to see clean, brighter and firmer skin. So there you have it. Thank you all for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share the video and leave your comments. And now if this was the first time watching and you really enjoyed this video, you want to see more of these videos, look below. You're going to see the word subscribe. Just click on it and you will be subscribed. Also at the side, there's a little bell. If you click on that bell, you will get a notification as soon as I upload a video. Thank you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Happy exfoliated.